Oh, finally. Finally, a victory that I can consider myself happy for, because I know that it was Empoli. So, but Empoli has been quite a problem for big teams this year, and there is a winning and winning. Like the win against Bratislava, like was a win, but it was like, oh, it felt like a loss, as we said, right? With Empoli, more than the result itself, I am satisfied by the attitude of the team, the way the players played the game, the the anger, all the motivation, even Fonseca on the bench, he was like screaming, he was like getting upset with the referee when I didn't get like the fouls or the yellow card in this case. So that kind of attitude, aggressive, the kind of Milan I wish to see every week. Every week, it doesn't happen every week, but when it happens, I'm happy. So it was a good game from AC Milan, not so much from Empoli, but let's talk a little bit about the game, right? So, tactically speaking, Fonseca made the right move of players in our front to exchange positions a lot. We saw Leao a lot in the center. We saw Pulisic going pretty much everywhere. Even Reijnders was going from left to right, so he was a little bit more free to move. While Musa was helping defending, I'm still of the opinion that Musa will be better to be used like in the midfield, because he can help in the attack as well, but he can help in defense as well, which is the main job of Musa, is to help cover in case of counterattacks and stuff like that, right? But we do lose some attacking power on the right, while on the left we are very, very good. But we know that we didn't concede a goal. We didn't concede the goal, which is very good. Maignan, I think, didn't have to do any save. Empoli did hit the post, and they had a chance in the first half on Emerson Royale's side, but nothing happened from there. So we controlled the game very well. We were very fast when we had to attack the ball in transitions, and and that gave us the opportunity of doing like a lot of quick counterattacks, and we did create a lot of chances, and we did score as well, right? So overall, like I'm very satisfied by this game. I know it's versus Empoli, and then we have Atalanta. So Atalanta now is gonna be the real match. But it's not that AC Milan wins these kind of matches that easily. So I am happy that for once we did it with some ease. It was a calm match. We controlled it. We wanted to win this in a beautiful way. We did so. The counter pressing was good. So pretty much everybody played a good game. If I can say something, like Pulisic, right? Pulisic had a big chance at the minute 28th, and he chose to be a little bit greedy there, a little bit egoistic, and he chose to shoot, while like Reijnders was practically free on the box, and that would have been like an easy goal. But we didn't get punished for that, so it's all good. But still, Leao. One thing about Leao that, but maybe it's my personal thing though, is that he tries these back heels passes, these show off kind of things that I'm not a big fan of. I mean, if you could do it perfectly, well, yeah, why not? But like when you're at 0-0, I would avoid that stuff and play simple. But that's just my preference, I guess, unless you are Ronaldinho, right? But it's kind of different. But he did play a good game. He created a lot of problems, like these things of our attackers that they kept exchanging places create a problem with Empoli, because the marking was always off. They didn't know what to do really. That's good from Fonseca. He prepared the game very well. Fofana is just amazing. It's very good. And the best part for me of Fofana is the fact that Fofana now, if he gets another yellow card, he has to skip the next match. So Fofana was actually very, very smart in this game, because if he skips the match against Atalanta, we are in trouble. Because Fofana now is one of the players that we cannot miss in our midfield. If we don't have Fofana and we have to play with Loftus-Cheek, we are in big trouble. We're in big trouble. Like the third goal is an assist. It was a very, very intelligent assist from Fofana to Reijnders, and then Reijnders just amazing. It's in such a shape, Reijnders right now, that everything that he does, it works. Reijnders is just pure magic. Magic. He's becoming a very, very good player, and I'm a bit worried about the market because if they do make a great offer for Reijnders, I am afraid that this management could sell him. I hope not, but that will just make sense because AC Milan plays the money ball, right? So if they got this player for nothing and they can sell it for a lot of millions, then I am afraid that they could do so. But that's another concern. Let's think about this during the summer. Luckily, they are talking about renewing Reijnders, so they will renew Reijnders, give him more money. And I think Reijnders is pretty much happy in Milan right now, so I don't think they're gonna sell him. But you never know. You never know. So defensively speaking, was a good game, no problems. Emerson even was good. And we saw Emerson playing like more centered as well at some point during the second half. We saw like Emerson playing in the spot of, say, Fofana, for example, right? Instead of being wide. That's, I think, is because Musa can cover for him. Without Musa covering, we cannot afford to do that. I would still prefer Musa to be a little bit more closer to Emerson instead of being a winger. The substitutions were late. We're like at the minute 75. We have this kind of a problem that we don't have proper substitutes that can change the game. So the substitution we do, they are mainly to try and control the game, which is good when you're winning 3-0, right? With these kind of teams, that's all good. If it's another game, then I don't know. Chukwueze doesn't look very. Chukwueze, I think we can say that just doesn't work in AC Milan or in Italy. Maybe Italian Serie A is not the championship for him. Maybe Hernandez is the one I didn't like as much as the others. You can see he's a little bit struggling recently, but we won 3-0, so. I was happy to see Camarda. Because if Camarda doesn't play these kind of games when you're winning 3-0 and you're in control of the match, then he is never going to have a real chance to play. So I'm happy that he can get some minutes in Serie A with Milan. Hopefully he will turn out to be our super top player born in AC Milan. We all wish for that, so we will see. Good for Fonseca for let him in play. So it's kind of hard to get excited for AC Milan matches recently because the way we have been playing and stuff. But at least this match was just a good match from AC Milan, from the attitude. So I value more the attitude at the moment. It's like the way that the players want to win, because you can feel if the players are concentrated or not. This match, they were very concentrated, always ready to go on to the counter-attack, always ready to counter-press Empoli when they had the chance. Like, they really wanted to win this match easily. And when that happens, that's all good. Now we have Atalanta. Atalanta is gonna be a hard one. It's gonna be a really hard one. And I have no idea how that is gonna go, but I just hope... at this point, while my hopes for Serie A are pretty much low, I just want to see a team fighting every game. But I know that I could just be disappointed again from the next game, because that's the way that AC Milan has been doing it, right? So we do an amazing game, take the one with Inter, Real Madrid, and then we do a shitty game. So really, I keep my expectations very low, and I'll judge what I see. I'll just judge what I see. At least I can be satisfied for this one. Okay, enjoy your weekend. Ciao, ciao.